welcome back to another episode of That's Why We Friend podcast.
Hi.
Before anything,
Yes.
today is a gloomy day, okay? So I don't know if you can hear the rain outside. It's very heavy today. And the other thing is, Shannon just got her invisible line. Invisible line. Yes, invisible line. Like 2 days ago.
Yesterday was the first day.
I see. So now her pronunciation.
Will be very weird.
Yes, it will be a bit different if you hear closely. So bear with us, yeah. So let's go into today's topic. Today's topic will be
Idealistic.
Yes.
Yes. So what is idealistic?
I think idealistic to me is you can say it as a goal that I want to achieve in life. Like one day I want my life to be like this. And if I work through to the goal, the idealistic life that I want, and if I didn't achieve it before I die, I won't regret it lah.
Okay. So it's something like a goal to motivate you to reach your ideal life.
It can not only ideal life, but ideal career, ideal way of living, something like that. Yeah.
Ideal life.
Yeah, not only life lah. Yeah. So do you think it's important to be idealistic? Wait, before that, are you an idealistic thinker?
I would say 50-50. Because having that idealistic idea there is like motivating me to really achieve my goals.
Okay. I would say that I'm a very idealistic person because I feel like all the decisions I do now is always for the future, which is a good and a bad thing. Because like some people will say that people like me don't live in the present. We always live in the future. So we won't like enjoy the present time, enjoy the present things that we have, something like that. Yeah.
So it's like one step forward plan.
I'm always thinking about maybe after I do this, what will happen? Because I want that ideal life. Like for example, maybe I want to retire when I'm 30. So for now, I will like push myself to work a lot, to try to get a lot of to get financially stable as soon as possible because I want to retire at 30 years old.
Okay.
I'm just saying, it's not that I want to retire at 30 years old.
Okay, interesting.
So do you think being idealistic is important?
Being idealistic is not that important to me, but it's good to have some of that ideas
Always with you, always
Yeah.
remember why you doing this.
yeah if that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand. Because sometimes the things that you do is not the thing that you like it, but maybe you get experience from it, or you get maybe money from it.
Yeah.
So you need to motivate yourself with
Yeah.
that thought.
Yeah, but I always have to remind myself, like, not to say not to have high expectation on achieving that idealistic idea, but I always have to remind myself that there are pros of failure within the process, and that is where you learn and grow your own self-development from that idealistic idea to achieve the idea. Like, there's bound to be failures or difficulties throughout the journey lah. And it's not like if you meet that failure or you do fail, it doesn't mean that you're bad at it. It's just maybe you're taking the wrong step or process in achieving the goals.
Then will you try again?
Yeah, I will try and think back what I did wrong and then maybe
Change
come up.
the steps? I see. Well, for me, whenever I always do a decision, I always expect the worst first. I will prepare myself for the worst. I won't get my expectation that high. So if it works out, I'll be happy, of course. If it fails, then I'll be like, at least I'm prepared for this big leap of emotions. Yeah. But I don't personally. I don't think it's a good thing to always expect the worst of the situation.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you tend to overthink like what if this leads to that fail and that leads to this fail. Then you feel demotivated and then you bet why not just don't do it.
Yeah, there's a lot of time that happen. Like I would have an idea. Now think, okay, if this work out, what will happen? If it don't work out, what happen? Then is it worth it to try this if the failing opportunity, chances is that high? Is it worth it for me to try it? Then sometimes I would just give up like that.
Yeah.
I haven't tried and I just give up.
Yeah. Never try, never know.
Yeah, so it's something that I still learning to just give everything a try lah.
Okay.
I also think that I'm a perfectionist, although no one say this about themselves. But I think I am lah, because it also contributes to why I give up on stuff so easily. Because if I feel like that thing in the end it won't be perfect or the way that I vision it to be, I also give up.
Maybe that's one of the factors that makes you give up easily. Because it's important to know the difference between idealistic and being a perfectionist.
I think the perfectionist is the, you can say, bad side of being idealistic. Idealistic is a positive.
Idealistic is like believing in that very good things can happen even if they're not realistic lah. But perfectionist is like they cannot accept refusal or rejection on their standard. It has to be their standard, not like this is just normal
So
thing.
kind of thing. Yeah, it's kind of like conflicting lah if you're an idealistic person and also at the same time a perfectionist. Because you want your ideal to be real and perfect, yeah, which is very hard to achieve.
I think it will be very stressful.
Yeah, it's very stressful. So I'm also learning to like accept that things won't go 100% my way and 100% perfect. So I'm learning how to accept the so-so kind of result.
Yeah, I think you mentioned this few years before. Like you said that you always want things to go in certain ways, and if it doesn't go that way, you like just
Yes,
leave it aside.
like from step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But actually you can skip step 2.
Yeah.
But if I skip step 2, then I think the whole project won't be perfect anymore. That I don't feel like doing it anymore.
Yeah.
Although the end result will be the same.
It's just not quote unquote perfect in your standards.
Yeah. I think this is in season 1. Yeah.
When we talk about our process of getting things done,
Well, I guess I'm still the same person.
yeah. Okay, now that we covered this, what is your ideal life?
My ideal life is to wake up at 11 and then I don't have to worry about work because I'm on my retire kind of life already. I want to be in Europe though.
I think you mentioned before.
Yeah, to be in Europe, and then there's always bakeries, and then fresh bread smell everywhere, and coffee smell. Then I'll just sit in a cafe or a corner.
Enjoy life.
Yeah, then just sit there for hours looking at people passing by. Yeah, I think that's my ideal life.
What about your ideal day?
If it's for now, I wake up in the afternoon.
Okay.
I wake up in the afternoon, then enjoy my brunch with my favorite TV program. Because I don't know why, I don't know since when I got this habit. When I'm eating, I need to watch something, a variety show or a TV series or a K-drama. I have to watch.
That's not good.
Yeah, I know it's not good for the digestion system, but I feel like I'm so free when I eat, right? If I don't do something, I feel like I'm like wasting time.
But don't you want to like enjoy the food? Know the taste, you know?
The food go into your mouth, your tongue will already taste it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bad habit lah. And I like to take my time to eat my meal. At the same time watch TV lah. I think watching TV is one of the reason why I'm eating so slow.
Yeah.
Taking so long to finish my meal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I can take like 1.5 hours to 2 hours to finish my brunch, you know. That's how bad it is. That's how bad it is.
I'm judging you so bad right now.
Okay, then after that 2 hour process, I will go back to bed, lie down,
And sleep.
take a nap.
And sleep.
Yes. And then wake up and have dinner.
For another 2 hours.
No lah, dinner faster because probably my parents will be home, and then they will always like rush you lah. If you take 2 hours, they will of course nag at you because brunch you're at home alone, right?
Okay.
Okay, then dinner, then go on my phone. If I got no work, right, go on my phone for hours and then sleep. So my ideal day is like eat, sleep, sleep.
That's very Charmaine's day.
If I got nothing to do, yeah. But recently I also like to go out to see stuff. Not only like socializing. Socializing is still like for me. It's more like to go see people perform, or to just go window shopping alone. Like that. Just having my alone time other than eating my brunch. Yeah.
Nice.
What about you?
For ideal life, I'm hoping like having my own space, my own house, then just do whatever I want there. Like maybe wake up in the morning, enjoy breakfast, read books, or eating breakfast.
You see, I watch TV, you read books. Also not.
But I'm not gonna eat for 2 hours.
Maybe you're too into the book. How would you know?
Maybe with coffee. Then maybe go out somewhere like the park. Actually, I like the Western Park. Like their park is just an open green space and you can just sit down there and have picnic or just sleep there. Nobody will judge you. If you do it here, I think people will be like, "Are you okay? Are you drunk?"
Okay.
Yeah, I want like that kind of life, and maybe my cats running around.
Okay. Oh, we did discuss this off the camera. Like we like to sit down in a place and observe other people's
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
Yeah, we can just daydream about other people's life.
I think not daydream for me. I think I'm narrating their life. It's like, okay, I'm going to drink a cup of coffee. I'm going to do this work, blah, 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 blah. And then if you see two people together, you'll be like, oh, if you do plan A, you get this result. But what if you do plan B, you get this result? Won't it
Trying
be better?
to narrating what they're doing.
And then you can see their facial expression also. Once they change, it's like, oh, something must have been wrong.
Oh, they're gonna start fighting. Oh, what a scene.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if it isn't going to the park, I'll most probably be in a cafe there, sitting down there, also reading books.
I wouldn't go to the park because I'm not an outdoor person.
But it's always nice to have fresh air.
You can have fresh air in your balcony. I mainly I just don't like the sun, okay?
Okay,
just
fair
don't like
enough,
the
fair
sun.
enough. Yeah. Then maybe at night, just lepak around at my house, chill with my cats, meditate, read books, then sleep. Yeah, I think
So
that's
your ideal life is also like alone lah. Yeah, currently I'm also more to like wanting more alone time for myself. Yeah.
I think currently at this stage of life, I'm just thinking about myself. What's good for myself only, and I haven't really think about like what if I get a partner, then how would that ideal life be?
Same.
Yeah, because I remember last time it's like, oh, maybe by 25 I'll have a stable relationship, and then we'll get our own place, and then we'll have like start to build our own little household, family. That's what I thought of when I was a kid.
Let me tell you what I thought about as a kid.
Getting married at age 22.
Yeah, I wanted to get married at age 22. But you know what? I didn't even have a partner that time.
Yeah.
So this is being idealistic and not realizing that you need to be realistic as well. That time when I went out with my secondary school friends, and then I told them I got this still got this idea lah. Then my friend say, "Hey, you told me you have this idea like since 15 or 16, and you still like that." I'm like, I guess I'm still the same person.
Some things never change.
Yeah. Now that I think back, it's kind of stupid.
I mean, we're naive during that time. It's like a motivation for us to achieve that goal.
A motivation for you to live until 22. So now what?
Come up with another ideal idea.
Yeah. Then what's your... Oh, so your ideal life is more alone now.
More alone. Yeah.
Do you think your ideal life or ideal day will change?
Maybe in the next stage in life. Maybe it might change if I get into a relationship. If not, it'll be the same. I might just add in more family time with my families.
Okay.
Like, I want my own personal space, but at the same time, not that alone until like I neglect my family.
Wait, an interesting question.
Yes.
Since when, like how old you started noticing that you are already fantasizing like your ideal life or your ideal day?
Since when? I think since I entered college, actually. Like, I have that idea, but at the same time, I know it might be achievable or might not be achievable. So the standard wasn't really that high. It's just like 50-50. I gotta stay grounded, you know? To
that's what I need to learn. That's what I need to learn. Yeah.
High expectation might bring you a very heavy downfall, and then you might be a wreck. So I'm like, nah, let's not risk it. Let's put 50-50 safer.
For me, I think since young, like maybe end of primary school, I already start fantasizing about my future life, how I want it to be. So I guess that's where all the stress comes from, because I want that life. I want things to go my way, so that I can get that life.
But that's quite young though, since primary school.
End of primary, so starting of secondary school like that. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Now that I think back, it's actually not that good to have high expectation of yourself since so young. Because that period of time, you should be like having fun.
Yeah. You should be having fun, learning and understanding more about yourself actually. I personally think that high school life is where you discover what you're good at, what you're bad at,
And how to socialize with
Yeah,
people.
how to socialize.
How the world works.
how the world works and how to accept failure actually. The main thing for me is how to accept failure, because growing up in an Asian household, if failure isn't an option.
Yeah. If you get an F, you're out of the house.
Yeah, that's why when I remember in my primary school, when I first got my very first D in my exam, I'm like, the world's gonna end. The world's gonna end.
Right.
Yeah, then I'm like, after a few months, I'm like, no, it's not ending yet. My life is still the same. I just need to work harder to not fail that subject. Then when it comes to high school, I really experienced failing a subject in primary school. So when I failed my very first subject in high school, which is at maths, no shame, I'm like, okay, I'm stressed because my brothers are good at it. But at the same time, I'm like, and maths isn't my strong point. So why am I comparing myself with my brothers? Because those two are like math genius.
I see.
Yeah. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just do it my pace, my style. If I fail during SPM, it is what it is. But at least I know that I put in the effort.
You try.
Try not to fail.
I see.
Yeah.
Now I think back of my high school, secondary school life. The only thing I can think about is study. I really studied really hard. I don't know for why. It's not like anyone's giving me the pressure to be like the first in class. But I always give myself the pressure that I need to be good, at least above average. I always pressure myself to do that. And
Is it because you're studying in like independent Chinese school?
no, actually, not everyone. Okay. If it's you, I'm not talking about you, okay? Not every student in Chinese independent school really like studying. I have seen people who like bet with their friends who can get the lowest mark. The lower mark.
Really?
The higher mark one will treat the lower mark one something.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never expect that from a Chinese independent school student.
Yep.
I always thought they're like, I have to score, I have to get straight A's.
Nah. So you see, when every year ends, the new year starts, the students will like, a portion of them will be missing. They either retain or they cannot make it, they change to the other schools.
Okay. I always thought like, again, Asian household, like you must pass, you must go up. It's hard to talk with reading. Anyway, like you must pass this subject, you must at least score on a certain result on certain subjects. So I always thought that independent school, Chinese independent school, have to like really do all those good results, nice results, flying colors results.
Only if you push yourself to do it.
Ah.
Yeah. And I didn't socialize much in secondary school. So when I go to uni, I'm learning lah to how to like socialize with people, because I've never socialized with anyone who is older than me. It's always my peers,
Age.
my same age.
Yeah.
Because in school, right? And so I'm learning like how the older people think, like that.
So are you saying I'm old?
No, that's not what I meant. Like, because I feel like the things that I said, you might think that I'm naive or like something like that, because that's how the same age, all my peers think. So I don't know how you think. So I'm very careful with all these relationships and stuff, socializing.
Are you still with it now?
Now I think I'm better, but if the other person is like maybe a 10 years age gap above me, I still have that insecurity lah. I don't know how to socialize with people who's older.
Understandable. Because when I took up the second degree, I have to adapt myself to socialize with younger people actually. Yeah, so we're basically the same but just opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes when you guys like talking about a certain subject, I'm like, why? And I have to try like think from your age perspective, not from my age perspective. And then I'm like, oh, maybe it's because of this factor.
Yeah.
And then when I think back on my age perspective, it's like, isn't it just simple to just do this and this and this?
Yeah. Yeah, like the same thing. If I want to say something, I have to think from your perspective, like that person's age, experience,
Yeah.
perspective. Then I understand, oh, that person want to do this because like that.
Yeah.
So if I got something to tell my younger self, I would say that not only study is important, socializing is also important.
Yeah.
Don't keep yourself in a box.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't
'Cause,
isolate yourself.
Yeah, the longer you keep yourself isolated, the harder to get out of the box.
Yeah.
Nothing is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wise words. So, guess you get some. I hope you get something from what we discussed today. And that's the end of today's episode.
Yeah.
Follow our Instagram at That's Why We Friend. Like this video, comment on this video, and share this video with your friends who is idealistic or perfectionist. And tell them that nothing is perfect. You always have to give it a try.
And subscribe to our channel.
Yes, and subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.